Hello, it's our new channel. We're doing a test run. Um, if you
That's
don't
what
know,
we're
if you
going
don't
on.
know, you know now. My name is Drew, aka Hennessy, aka Henny. Right alongside, I have my best friend, Miss Mother, aka Miss Ruby, Miss Robinson if you're nasty.
Okay.
Mm, period. So what we're doing now, starting a little podcast, So we're called Now That's a Recap. And hopefully you guys will tune in later on in the future for more stuff for us to come.
Yes. Okay, so for this episode, we are going to be recapping Bad Boys Texas, the newest episode, and it's Bad Boys Texas on the road again. That's the name of the episode. On the road again. Anyways,
Girl.
so the episode starts off with the recap of last week's episode. Um, which ended off with the fight with okay, we had our new boy, Adonis. How do
Mhm.
we feel about Adonis?
I like Adonis. I really do. I feel like he stood his ground. I also feel like he called out the people that need to be called out, as well as, like I was saying earlier, I feel like if you're going to address some certain amount of shit online and you don't do shit when you see the person right in front of them, what was the whole point of doing that? You feel me? So I feel like he was stood on his shit. He represented his city well. Um, I feel like they needed to fight the new boy in the house. No, I feel like they didn't need to do that because, like, for what? I mean, I understand Bad Boys Club and stuff, but it's just like
No.
I don't know. I just feel like me personally, if somebody was to put their hands on me and then I had to live with them, bitch, I can't deal with that, bitch. We're gonna be fighting every single day. So I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. You feel me? So, but it's just like I don't know. I just feel like it should have went to where he had to fight two people. Chef D, I don't like him. I do not. I'm not a fan. I'm not a
Wait,
fan.
wait, 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 wait. Pause, let's pause.
Okay.
Adonis. Okay, so let me say how I feel about Adonis, and then we can talk about the fight.
Okay.
Chef D, and then Chef
I'm
D.
sorry, girl. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just going on a
No,
rant now.
same,
Like what?
same, same. That's why I said, hold
But
on, let me catch up.
okay,
So
okay.
Adonis.
Yes.
So for me, I didn't really know who he was, but you let me know that he is, big baller, big Miami, and
Hmm.
doing his own thing thizzle, which is cute. Love that
Yes.
for him. The way he came in, I thought he did exactly what he needed to do. He came in headstrong and was like, you know what? I'm in the Bad Boys, and I'm not gonna let you guys think y'all can fucking punk me. Now I was surprised that they pulled some motherfucking like season 5 bad girls shit. Like, oh, let's jump this bitch when she gets in here. Like,
What?
what?
It was Orlando for me. He said we should just jump him. I'm
We
like,
just all
bitch,
jump
what?
them.
That took me out. I'm not gonna lie. That took me clean the fuck out. Because why would you say that?
While he's like, I'm just kidding, guys.
Bitch, that was
He wanted to see if they were gonna go for it. Okay. But anyways, okay,
girl.
so Adonis. So Adonis for me, it's like, okay, cute. I loved the intro. He was definitely giving, if you want it, I'm gonna give it to you. Let's get it.
Mm,
And I like that.
okay. I love
And I
it.
can't wait to see what more he gives. Um, now the fight that they had in the end when they were arguing and shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck was y'all really arguing about?
Hmm.
Right? It was definitely giving a sissy moment. Okay. Like, what is going like they were arguing literally over nothing. I have seen bitches argue over less. And that's sad. And I haven't seen bitches argue over less. Like it was very confusing. Okay. But yeah, so
Yeah.
Adonis cute. The fight seems kind of meaningless. Mm, okay, so let's talk about Chef D and then we could talk about Mo City and Banga, right?
Okay, Chef D, girl, I'm just not a fan.
Not a fan
And
at all. I feel like he cannot fight.
cannot, and it's just like your whole purpose to running up on Adonis was for what? Okay, you ran up on
He loved running up
motherfucker.
on him. He loved sneaking
He
people.
loved running up on people, but like, what was the last fight he had with? Who he had it with? He had it with
He ran up on Rasby. He ran up on Carry On.
yes, you ran up on Carry On. Then you want to run up on
Two people
no,
you know aren't gonna fight.
mind you, jumped in the fight when Bangle was fighting Lou.
Yup. And
Girl,
then all the way back, jumped into the fight where Jonathan was hitting Anthony.
girl, it's just like you're a sneaky. You know what? Not too much light on him. He just I don't like him as an individual. Let's
If you
just
don't
say
want to say it, I'm gonna say it. It's definitely doing way too motherfucking much. You're a big bitch. So you just running down on people. You were just running down on people. What are you doing? And you know what? I can understand if you have an issue, then it's like, okay, cute, line it up, and then we're gonna handle the issue, right? But
right,
you're
most
big as
definitely.
fuck. You're big as fuck, and you keep running down on these people. First of all, he has now fought at least three people that we know don't fucking fight.
Mm.
Rasby, Carry On, Anthony. And I'm not gonna say Anthony's not gonna take care of himself because clearly he can handle his own shit. But you not only tried to fight Anthony, but you jumped him. And Anthony is not no Anthony's a pretty boy. Okay? Like, I'm not thinking he's trying to fight. Okay? Now if him and Jonathan had their thing going on, okay, cute. But like for Shefty to run up and then keep and honestly for me it's the teeth. No shade.
And the Buckaroos.
I don't know how much he paid. I don't know. I feel like after he got his first big celebrity chef order, he decided to just go out there
Baby,
and
because he
say,
shows
"Who
that
got an
every
issue?
chance.
Who got an issue with me?
He
Because I'm
shows that
handling
every
my
chance he get, bitch. Yeah. Bitch, he be coming.
So,
Bitch.
okay, so fuck you talking about?
Close your
Fuck you
mouth,
talking
bitch.
about?
Close
Because
your
I
mouth, bitch.
understand, and he can't.
Bitch,
No
that's what
shade,
I'm
but he
saying.
can't.
Like, girl, oh my God. But yes,
And I
that
wanted to like him. I did want to like him because I like
I did
food.
too. You girl, you used to date Santana, so I would have thought something came good from that. Obviously, it didn't. But yeah,
So
you just yeah. So
I need to
what,
know what Santana saw in him.
girl? I saw a video. I might
Stay
post
still so
it.
you can stay in the seat.
I'm so sorry. So I saw a clip on how he interacted with Santana, and it's not giving Bad Boys Club. It's giving very much.
What? It's giving
very
what?
much, very much mask top. Very much.
Okay. And you know what? I'm not gonna shade anybody on that because I know that when you're around different people, especially like relationship wise, you're different. Like, when
Right.
when I'm with this person, I'm a bottom. When I'm with this
Mm-hmm.
person, I'm a power bottom.
Mm.
But either way, because definitely, no, okay, now I definitely see what you're saying. Because if he's giving top there and giving bottom here, I just haven't seen that before. I've never seen that before.
Most
That's different.
definitely, girl. But motherfuckers do anything for the cameras when the cameras is rolling, girl. I mean, you'd be
I
surprised if
don't,
I don't put stuff past people.
it's giving Jonathan lit the fire under his ass going into the
Most
show.
definitely, most definitely. Hey, you
That's
know
what it's
what's
giving.
crazy? You know what's crazy? They beefing now.
Not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
It's either
Most
staged
definitely.
or it's not.
Two big bitches. Yeah, of course they gonna get into it.
It also seems like Chef D was up his fucking ass.
You know what? That's when I started not liking Chef D.
The
It's a
whole
thumbs
topic.
down, most
Yeah,
definitely.
it could be a whole topic. So let's just,
Girl,
all right, because I feel like really every episode he does something that just be annoying the fuck out of me. But
mm-hmm.
okay, so then Mo City. Okay, so Chef D
Okay,
and Adonis fought. Chef D ain't got no
right.
motherfucking hands. I don't care what anybody says. I wish I was a nigga so I could prove it. Chef D cannot fight. I have not seen this man genuinely square up with anybody and throw any real ones. He cannot fight.
Most definitely.
And that's not even because of how I feel about him. Because I'm gonna say if you could do some. Mo City jumped in. I don't know why.
and like I said earlier, did I feel like they needed to find Adonis? No, they didn't. Because what the fuck did Mo City have to go in to jump? I just feel like it came very much Bad Girls Club.
Right.
It
I
came
could
very much
not get
Bad
off
Girls
of
Club.
that.
Most
I was like,
definitely.
it's
Because
giving
why
very
you
much
initiate? Because
initiation.
you could have pranked the nigga. You could have moved his mattress somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Do
had fun.
something that boys really do. Like,
And then being that y'all are grown ass men fighting, not even on national television, well, yeah, streaming television, for what? But I mean, like I said, bitches do shit for the cameras to get ratings and stuff. But it's just like it was weird to me because it's like I feel like for a grown ass man, you and I gonna find a man and then be cool with him living in the house. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just weird.
it's
It's
not
weird.
realistic.
It's like
It's not
it's just
realistic.
it's television shit. So it's just like I don't know. This shit was
Yeah,
weird.
it was weird. But I
Most
think like
definitely.
for the both of us, we were both like, like what the fuck just happened? But then Mo City was like, I had to go calm my bitch ass down to be real. And I'm glad
And
he said
I love that he said that
I
because
love
like
that he said that.
for what? Because for what?
I'm gonna have to give Mo City like his fucking credit for always keeping it motherfucking real. He hasn't said any
Okay.
fake shit yet. The only fake shit he did was running up on dude and he called himself out on it right the fuck away. And I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
he did because I was like, okay, yes, because that's what it was giving was some bitch ass shit.
Most definitely.
And
Most definitely.
at least after he ran up on him, he did also give him his fair one and they score
Mm-hmm.
up. I will also
Yes.
give them that.
I just felt bad for her. Dumbass. No shade. Like,
I feel
bitch,
bad for him. I do not feel bad for him.
bitch. They had got him one good time. That was that one time.
If I walk into a house full of niggas that be fighting all the time, Bad Boys Club, we saw the first Bad Boys, and I walk in there saying, oh, I'm a bad boy, what the fuck's up? Who wanna and I'm calling people out.
Oh yeah, most
How do I
definitely.
not expect
Uh,
somebody else to
okay,
fight
you know
me?
what? He was calling out fades. He really was. And
Yeah,
then
does
Chevy.
anybody else have a problem?
Okay, and then that's when most. Okay, now I'm starting to understand a little bit more about the situation because, like, but do I feel like they needed to fight? Like, I mean, I don't know.
No.
I just don't. I just don't know. But I mean, again, it's good for television or whatever. So
Right. Okay. I made the lighting a bit better. A bit, like a whole lot. Lord. Anyways, so yes, we just spoke about yes, Adonis, like I don't feel sorry for him, but I don't think he wants to be felt sorry for. You know what I mean? Like
no,
I don't
most
think he had an
definitely.
issue with it.
Yeah, I feel like he knew what he was expecting going on to the fucking
Mhm.
show. Most definitely he stood on his shit. They was gonna hold him. I understood that. But my thing is like any other nigga is not gonna be cool with a nigga that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Like
can you see
outside
yourself
of
here?
TV and
Can you
shit.
see yourself? Because it just looks like you're a neck in the seat.
Okay, right here. There we go.
And you gotta
Okay.
stay still.
So like I said, so with that,
I feel like I'm really here now with the light on.
no one's definitely. No, like
Okay.
for real, like for real.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so I feel like outside television shit, I just feel like a grown ass man is not gonna fight somebody and be
hmm
cool with the. But I mean, again, like I said, different strokes for different folks. Me personally, I'm not gonna be cool with a motherfucker I put my hands on. So I don't know,
That
but
I don't fight people I'm cool with, and I'm usually not cool with somebody I fought. I don't think there's
right,
anybody to this day that I've ever fought that I'm gonna be cool with or be in the same. I know for a fact if I fought you, I'm not gonna be under the same roof as you because that means you're gonna want to fight me again. Now I have to be ready.
right. So it's just that I don't know. I feel like he knew what he was expecting going on to the show,
Yeah,
and it's
he
like
was ready.
you get what I'm saying? Theatrics and all that stuff. Okay. So
I
fast
do think
forward,
it was cute that he was ready. But yeah, fast forward. Go ahead.
fast forward going to What else happened?
Banga.
Oh, Luke called out Banga because he was talking all that shit. Apparently, I haven't personally seen him talking shit about the new boy or
They were
whatever the
talking
case
about
may
on the
be.
internet.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen. Me personally, I haven't seen it. So, but if he was talking all that shit, line it up. You get what I'm saying?
And I agree with that. I definitely agree with that because I think, and I mean, hopefully I can kind of like put in some videos from like our live reactions before I fucking
Mhm.
fall dead asleep. But like, I feel like we were both like, nah, line it up. We're both
No,
like,
most definitely. Because like, if you talking all that big shit and then you see the new person right there, what was all that shit you was talking? Because now it make it seem like you just internet.
right. So then at first I'm like, okay, line it up. But then Banga was like, I'm not about to fight him and all these other people just fought him. I don't give a fuck. And as soon as he said that, I said, you know what? I understand. And then and he was like, that's what they did to me. I'm not about to do that to him. I don't care. And so then I was like, okay, I understand. He's not gonna let anybody else put the fire up under his ass. And I'm gonna definitely give him one for that because there are a lot of people who will let somebody put a battery in their back and start doing some shit that's out of fucking character. And I'm
I
glad he
feel
did not do that.
I feel like Banga is the only one with a personality on this show.
Yes. And
Most
he has
definitely.
been himself. And I think that that's why it was so hard for him in the beginning because he's
Mm,
himself.
right. Most
He,
definitely.
he didn't choose some type of character to be when he got on here. And I
No,
like that.
most definitely. He became
And
he the realest one I could say thus far.
yeah, and I think it's really hard to go on a show like this and be yourself. Like it really tests your identity.
Especially with some like literally Hollywood bitches. You feel me?
Yes.
So yeah, no, big ups for Banga. Love that for him. I love it.
Yeah, that was cute. Now, what I will still say is when Adonis started trying to be funny and started calling him Andre 3000, 1000, I would have been like, see, I tried to spare you, blah, 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 because now you're playing.
No, most definitely Adonis ate him up. I'm not going to lie about that. It was the motherfucker. He said something about his hair, bitch. I lost it. He said something about. He said what he said about his hair. He said something about deep wave or whatever. No, relax. I don't know what he said, but he said something about the hair, his hair texture, and that's what. And then he went to the confessional of his hair, when he was having his hair a certain way. So I'm just like, bro, he ate him up. There's no shade, but
He definitely did. He was reading him for Phil. And you know
most
what?
definitely.
I still understand why Banga didn't step, and everybody was like, ah, especially Jonathan, gassing him the fuck up. No, get him, bang on him, bang on him. And I get
Right,
why
right,
Banga
right.
didn't do it, and I'm still going to respect him for not doing something he did
Most
not want
definitely.
to do. At the same time, just like you said, different strokes for different folks. If I spared you once and you trying to be funny, now I'm gonna have to punch you in your mouth. But
Mm-hmm.
I like that Banga stuck to his shit. Like he was like, I'm not trying to do that. And he clearly just didn't want to fight, period. And I wish that he just would have said that as well. He waited till the end to say, like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight. You should have said that from the beginning. I don't want to fight, and I don't think that it's fair to whatever after he just fought. You know what I mean? Because it
Most
was
definitely.
definitely giving you don't want to fight. He should have said that from the beginning. Either way, it's
Yeah.
respected. He didn't do nothing he didn't want to do, and I can respect that.
Okay. Position. Perfect. Yeah.
And so our next bitch is well, I'm sorry, were you thinking of something else?
No, it's just that now thinking about it, like out of all the motherfuckers of cast, I feel like Jonathan, Banga, I, I guess I could say yeah, most definitely Darrell. Those are the
Definitely
only
Rose.
three. Those are the only three that I really like on the cast. You know what I'm saying? Because like they're authentic. They're not fabricated. Like they really have like real personalities that they bring to the motherfucking show.
I feel
Versus
like
all.
I feel like most city has a personality too.
Oh yeah, and Mo City, yes, most definitely.
I
He
just
laid back.
don't personalize with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know what he does outside of taking off his shirt on social media.
I think he's a model.
Makes
I
sense.
see it.
Take it
Yeah.
off his shirt.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. All the men.
Personality.
Around all the men. Yeah. Mm. Anyways. Um,
I'm sad, bitch. But yeah, so I agree with you. I like Jonathan. I like Rels. I love me some Relly, bitch.
okay,
Um,
where do you reside?
Where the money reside, where the money reside, and I can see why he is the house mother on this season. Okay, having to get them kids in fucking check.
I love you, house mother. I love
That's why
it.
he's the house motherfucking mother of this season, and
Most
there's
definitely.
nobody trying to compete with all that. Jonathan, yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody else. Is there anybody else I like? I don't dislike Banga. You know what? Or no, I like Raz B
That's
because
the
he's from B2K. That's it. That's it.
That's the. I
And he
mean, he
wasn't even my
cool,
favorite out of B2K.
but I feel like he in a higher position where he don't like really. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he more famous than what he think he is. If that makes sense.
Yes, yes, and no. I think he knows where he came from. But I think he knows, and I think he sees himself as still kind of, where he came from. You know what I mean? Like just like Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown's like, I know where the fuck I come from. You know what I mean? Like they have been on TV since we were young. And let's be real, the main audience of these shows is us. I can genuinely say it is people our age. Like those younger people are probably watching like Baddies, like okay, like Krishan's age of people. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And
Yeah,
it's like
but
even if they're watching like and you don't know, okay, you're just younger, but like
and that's
respectfully,
what
they
and
are
that's
gonna
what
have opportunities because of where they came from.
and that's what confused me about the beef between Adonis or Orlando Brown because like you was talking all this shit knowing damn well back in the day you was watching That's So Raven. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like
So it's just
stop.
like
Like
you
he
was
was
talking all that
definitely
shit.
being a bully.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you just wanted to get your issue with anybody that you feel like you had a problem with. Which is it like I feel like with him, I feel like I said again, bitches do shit when the cameras come on and stuff. So it's just like I don't know. Me
Period.
personally, I don't know it on this like that. You feel me? I just, you
Hmm.
know, you feel me? But
But
it's just
he
that
did
we
say later on, sorry to interrupt you. He did say later on he was on his bully shit. And so I think he intentionally was coming at anybody and
most
everybody.
definitely because he
Hmm.
already knew he was gonna be the new bitch. You know, I feel that. I
Yeah.
definitely feel that. But
And I understand.
yeah, I understand too. I understand, but it's just like I don't know.
I don't know why he
Me
was coming at
personally,
Orlando though. I didn't like that.
I didn't like that neither. Because bitch, mm, stop playing. Because you was watching That So Raven too. So stop it.
And Big Lou, he might actually be too young to even know what the fuck we talking about.
Right. But neither here or there. The argument wasn't needed. Fast forward. Okay, so
Wait, because I know you're about to skip something. Big
we'll
Lou
skip
and Adonis.
Big
When
Lou and
when
Adonis.
when Chef D said Big Lou got beef with Adonis.
Yeah, why you didn't get your issue in? You were so quick to fight Banger.
And he kept saying, because even Adonis was like, what the fuck is your Adonis had something to say. And there was a beef there. And they skimmed over that shit. Big Lou did a good motherfucking job. But I see also why he didn't press anything. Big Lou said, we from the same fucking city. I don't got no problem with you. And so it's like we're from the same city. We're here together. I don't have a problem with you. We're on the
But
same
what the
side.
fuck, bro? What the
But I
fuck,
don't think
y'all
that
do
that's
in
what
the
it should
same
have
city?
been.
Got this shit, right? What the fuck I
Exactly.
gotta
I
do?
think he should have said he should have been like, we both from motherfucking Miami. Let's fucking get it. And then they fight, and then afterwards just be like, all right, and you know what I mean? Like dap it up and let it be. But
Period.
don't try to not fight because now I can understand if you not fight because you on your motherfucking deathbed because that's what it's looking like now. But we're from the same city.
Poor baby.
Oh,
No, poor
bitch.
baby. Them allergies. That's some serious. No shade. No
Them
shade.
technologies is not gonna play with you.
Baby, ain't no fucking joke. But yes, you should have lined up your issue with Adonis. You so quick to fight Banger. Now another bitch came in the house. You did all this extra shit. You said fuck the replacement with the sign and all that shit, bitch. Like you did all this to do what?
To do
Just
fucking
yell
nothing.
to do nothing. So my thing is, I like blue sometimes, if that makes sense.
I feel that.
Sometimes, because it's just like, bitch, you wishy washy. You do shit, and
Yeah.
then like, girl,
He
I
do
feel
shit
like
that I don't like. And then
I
there's
feel
other
like
times I'm like, okay, cute.
I feel like Banger got his ass right with them damn uppercuts and them hits, and he didn't want to fight no more, bitch, and that's what happened. So I
I'm
feel like that's
glad
what I'm with
Hanga
that.
said, I want my lick back. I want my lick back. I'm glad he did
And
that.
get
I'm
his lick
glad he
back,
did
he
that.
did. And
And
get his lick back, he did. He sure did.
Zed, okay?
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. But
And he clearly needed that.
most definitely.
I'm gonna have to figure out where that was and cut it out. It said like your whole motherfucking government across the fucking screen, fam.
Bitch,
But
because
anyway,
my it said 20 minute. I mean 20%. Hold on, put my check.
okay. Hold on, let me pause.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm recording. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, to me it was obvious that like Big Lou was avoiding questions when it came to him and Adonis, saying we from the same city, we from the same city. And then right after Chef D was in the room with him, and Chef D was like, I don't understand. I felt like y'all had a big issue and you didn't do anything. And he was like, how I got an issue with somebody I'm from the same like we from the same city. And I'm like, this is not making sense. So y'all do have an issue and you don't want to have it on TV. Like I also get that, but I don't know. Like you should have handled that issue and then say, okay, cool, but we both from Miami, so we're still gonna, keep it cute.
most definitely. I feel like me personally, me thinking that the person Lou was.
Hmm.
Okay, bitch, we both from Miami. Who's the baddest bitch? Let's line it up right now. You feel what I'm saying? I would have thought.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't like Big Lou
Okay,
because he keeps saying Wagwan.
girl.
Big Lou, if you ever get to
and
see this,
that
I need you to explain yourself.
and that's what did it for me too. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Look, because I just remembered and I have it written down. Every time I write every time I write his
It
fucking
says
name, I'm like, I
Wagwan.
don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to hear it. I don't like it.
Don't want no parts of it,
Don't want any parts of it. Don't bring them into this.
girl. Oh my goodness, but yeah, Big
Okay,
Lil next.
next.
So, how many minutes we in right now?
We have 10 minutes left, honestly, because this thing's gonna end. Unless we could always start another one. But
Okay, I feel like 2 minutes. That's cute. Okay.
cute.
Um. So what else?
Prince in Orlando.
Okay, the house. Why are they playing with these grown ass men? Why? Like they did this shit for Baddies South. They didn't do.
I feel like
They kind of did the Baddies West, but why are y'all playing with these grown ass men?
it's Texas, and I feel like they're just booking these places via like fucking Airbnb, home away.
Most
You know what I
definitely.
mean? Like, so I think whoever booked it, that was either the thing that they could get that was most convenient, or they didn't look at the pictures thoroughly. And I'm just
Hmm.
gonna say it was probably what was available within budget.
I feel like, and we talking about within budget, bitch. The first two houses were fab. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because the first house, it was a big ass mansion, and then the second one, it had two houses on the same
And
land.
I feel like in Austin, it's not hard to find something new,
Most
pretty,
definitely.
shiny.
And they in Fort Worth. You know what? You're right. You're right.
Exactly. Fort
You're
Worth
right.
to me, Fort Worth is either ghetto, Schlitterbahn,
Mm,
right?
most
Is it Schlitterbahn
definitely.
over there? Schlitterbahn or the fucking Burbs.
Most
So
definitely.
I wasn't surprised to see it looked like someone called it a foster home, Braz B.
It gave that. No
That
shade.
and
It gave.
or we all like literally this was a family home. We throwing fucking parties here when our parents were out of town. Like we had a
No, it gave very
That's what
much.
it was definitely giving Texas residential home. Okay.
Girl, it was the water running from me. I mean, dripping from me. Because who the fuck just left the
That
house like
fucking
that?
nasty ass fucking faucet.
Bitch, who the fuck was in this house before they came? Because it looked like they left in a quick in a hurry.
It was
But
giving caucus. It was giving
mm,
Caucasian.
Caucasian, Caucasus,
Yeah.
so the highest mountain of Caucasus.
Yeah.
It
Caucasian. Okay, so yes, that house was not giving for sure. The house was not giving.
wasn't. It really wasn't.
Um,
They played with them.
so Prince and Orlando. So Prince in his
Girl.
jab step.
Miss Jabstat, girl, because what made you want to
Miss
talk about
Jab
that?
step.
What made you want to talk about that?
I do
What
we think
made you want to
he's
talk
playing
about
for
that?
both teams?
But me personally, I feel like he comfortable with his sexuality.
Me
Did I
too.
feel like? Do I feel like the conversation was needed? Okay. I feel like,
Yes.
in a way, no shade to Dorelli, love Dorelli, but I feel like behind cameras, I feel like he be you
Jab
feel me?
stepping. Just like
Jazz
Prince
stepping, you
said,
feel me?
trying to
But
see what he
like I
gonna
said, love
get.
you feel me? But it's just that okay, I feel like he had a reason to say what he has said. You get what I'm saying?
He asked what the people want to know.
Most definitely, most definitely. So when Dorelli asked him that question, I was like, okay, well that just confirmed, like, bitch, you be jab stepping the fuck out of them. So it was just like, okay, oh
That
man,
and I never really thought that Prince was gay. I never thought that. Even watching Love and Hip Hop Miami, I did not think that he was gay. I thought that he was just confident in who he
I thought he was
was.
a little zesty, a little
I
zesty.
just thought that it was really just like he was like, like because like I think it might have been Mo City that was like, do you think it's because of how you look or da 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 da? And he said it was him, how he looks, and Bobby. I'm gonna tell you right now, it wasn't how he looks, and it had everything to do with him hanging out with Bobby.
No, most definitely. Yeah, because Bobby didn't
Because
help it no better.
Bobby is a motherfucking poster boy. Like,
Most definitely.
and then the way that they was fighting all the fucking time, and Bobby was like, you remember on Love and Hip Hop Miami when he was beefing with him about some girl he was dating? Like, he was acting weird.
Girl, most definitely. And like
So it
that
was
it was
definitely Bobby.
you know what? And I'll take that back. He'll be a little zesty. Now that I think about it, every situation had to deal with Bobby. That maybe had to question him about this shit. You feel me?
Yes.
So it's very much it sucks because it's like you don't choose who your best friends is. You feel me? You attract people a certain way type shit. You guys relate on certain type of shit. But my thing is that Love and Hip Hop had gave him this image that he was gay,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. Because they had a storyline.
They know what to do.
Bobby likes that's Trina's cousin. Okay, Prince is his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what it gave. But
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't a good look on him on that part.
I think that's the only thing that ever made him look gay, and I don't think he's gay.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting it.
So we already talked about the house. I would also like to say that a lot of them were giving humble, and maybe because they're boys, not a lot of them were being like on queen status when it came to the house. I liked that a lot of them were very humble. Like, I like most city was like, I have a big room at my house. I don't go fuck. And then some of them were just like, I'm just grateful to be in a nice home like this. Um, Also, we already talked about Big Lou. Well, I want to kind of talk about what might happen on the next episode after we do a little outro and our goodbyes. But lastly, Orlando crying.
I loved it. I feel like that's the realest shit he ever seen in his whole entire life.
Yes, and I'm glad that Mo City said it because at first it was kind of like, bitch, why the fuck you crying? But then
No,
Mo City
most
said this.
definitely. Because but
Mo
then
City was
when
like,
you
this is
hear him
probably the
talking,
realest shit he's seen like in a long
but
time, and I agree with that.
and hear him talking like further on in the conversation, I was just like, oh, okay, I'm getting what you're saying, nigga. Like, okay, like
Yeah,
it
and
ain't
I
funny. It
really
ain't
felt
funny.
like
I
that because
understand, right?
he's been on TV since he was a kid. Like, that probably is the realest shit he's ever experienced.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's talk about what might happen next.
Girl, I feel like Adonis and Darrell's gonna fuck. No shade. Because what was that whole conversation about?
I don't know,
I don't know. It gave
but I want to
everybody,
see it.
girl, girl, roll the cameras, dead ass,
Roll clip.
roll clip. But
Yeah, I want
so,
to see it.
but okay, I feel like that. Also, I feel like, damn, what else happened?
Somebody's gonna fight.
Darrell and Carry On.
Yup.
What do you feel like they gonna be beefing about?
Carry on running his motherfucking mouth.
Most definitely, running his
Something
dick
he can't
suckers.
stop doing.
Mm-hmm.
He
Kurt
loved to
Franklin
do it.
fun.
At first he wanted to be a punching bag, and now he actually want to fight. Either way, his mouth does not stop running. That's why
Girl.
his daddy told him, "Shut the fuck up, get off my fucking." That's why Kirk Franklin mad now. That's why Kirk Franklin
Oh
mad.
my
He
god.
can't shut the hell up.
You done brought the daddy in this. Oh my god.
He no for real though. Nobody can say, okay, that was definitely a shot, blah blah blah, because I was
Most
funny.
definitely.
But facts though, like he does not stop running his fucking mouth. Like he
He
does not give
touches the
a
stop.
fuck.
It's just like you well you like mind you, I saw a post of him talking about Jayla.
Somebody was online talking about Jayla.
Carry on. Girl, how's it I don't
Jayla,
know what yeah.
Jayla
Jayla
me?
Mina. Yes, ma'am. You know, Miss Rocky Balboa, Miss One Two, Miss Houston, Miss I'ma slide you.
Run up and I'm gonna slide you. Yes.
Miss Run Up and I'ma slide you. You feel me? Girl, I had the nerve, the audacity to type his dick beaters about her to say I forgot I don't even know what the comment was, but it was just like, bitch, what? Jayla anybody, Jayla could beat your ass up. Okay. If we being 100% honest, tread lightly.
Tread lightly.
What you addressing her for? You feel me?
Tread lightly.
Girl. Shout
Okay.
big ups to Jayla. Love her down.
Love her. Love her
Love
down.
her down. And but it's just like, girl, you girl, you wanna talk about her, but girl, what like for what? I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird comment. It was needed. You said this for
On
what? What's the beef? Like I don't
on
get it.
that
I don't
note,
get it. On that note,
down in the comments, let us know if you think Jayla can beat up Carry On.
are you team Carry On or are you team Gila? Like, girl,
Jayla, you team Carry On.
girl. Okay, that's
And
not
then
even a
let us
fight,
know what
bitch.
you think is to come on this next episode.
Girl, I just feel like it's gonna get a little more juicy next
I think
episode.
so too,
I feel
especially
like
because Bells is throwing hands now.
I feel like each episode, and you know what? He even said himself that he was trying to be a better person on the show. So it
He did
had to be
such a great
something that
job.
so it had to be something that Carry On really did for him to get really pissed off and put his hands on him. So
Or something else had already occurred.
mhm,
Like he was already pissed off and he knew that.
most definitely, we're going to watch the Baddies East Auditions teaser
And give a live reaction. Yeah,
and give a live reaction.
let's get
So,
it. Might have to go on mute though, like both of us go on mute. First of
mhm.
all, to protect us from any like copyright or anything like
Copyright,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like we don't want to give if you don't have a subscription.
Most definitely. If you ain't got
Okay,
it, girl, we're gonna give it to you raw
you
and
can't use
uncut.
our login.
Can't use ours. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Okay. Listen, if you have not gone to Zeus.com or the Zeus
Bitch,
app,
let this
watch
be the
the
promotion.
Baddies East trailer and
Bitch,
stay
let this be
tuned.
the promotion that we put on for Zeus, bitch. Subscribe to Zeus, bitch.
Subscribe to Zeus, friend.
Subscribe to Zeus, please. Please.
Okay, and stay tuned for
And stay
every
tuned.
recap that we do for Zeus Network for Baddies East coming very soon to a TV near you, ho. Okay,
Okay,
in any streaming
period.
device you got, and for the next
and,
Bad Boys episode recap.
and this concludes our first episode. Here's signing off, Henny and Mama Body.